Hi guys, it's me, Tech Segnar. Today we're diving into the Samsung HW-Q990F 11.1.4 Channel Q-Series Soundbar, and if you want to buy this system, you can check out the link in the description. But first, let's talk about what makes this setup stand out. Right off the bat, the HW-Q990F is Samsung's top-tier home theater soundbar. We're talking 11.1.4 channels here, which basically means this isn't just a soundbar, it's a full surround experience. You get a main soundbar, a wireless subwoofer, and dedicated rear speakers, all working together to create a cinematic, immersive audio environment in your living room. Design-wise, Samsung has kept it sleek and minimal, which is important because a product this big can easily dominate your entertainment space. The main bar is slim and matte black, so it blends with most TVs without drawing too much attention. The rear speakers are small and unobtrusive, and the subwoofer has a modern, cube-like design that still manages to stay subtle in a corner. Samsung has done a good job balancing presence and aesthetics. Now, moving on to performance, this is where the HW-Q990F really shines. The 11.1.4 configuration allows for Dolby Atmos and DTS support, which means audio is coming from all directions, above, behind, and all around you. Watching an action movie? Explosions feel like they're happening in the room with you. Dialogue comes through crystal clear, and the overall soundstage is wide and dynamic. You're getting highs that are crisp, mids that are detailed, and lows from that subwoofer that hit hard without overwhelming the rest of the mix. Samsung's Q-Symphony technology is another highlight. If you have a Samsung QLED TV, this soundbar can sync with your TV speakers to produce an even more immersive experience. It's almost like your TV and soundbar are communicating, creating a more expansive, layered sound. It's subtle, but noticeable, especially during complex audio tracks. The subwoofer deserves its own mention. It's wireless, which makes placement flexible, and it's powerful enough to fill a large room without distortion. Whether it's a booming action scene or deep bass in your favorite music tracks, it keeps up without ever sounding muddy. The rear speakers add that extra depth to the surround experience, and they really make Dolby Atmos come alive. You get a sense of height and distance that most soundbars simply can't deliver. In terms of connectivity, Samsung has covered all the bases. You've got HDMI ARC for high-quality audio from your TV, optical, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi streaming. It also supports Apple AirPlay 2 and Spotify Connect, so you can play your music wirelessly without any hassle. And the Samsung SmartThings app allows for easy setup, adjustments, and updates. The user interface is straightforward, nothing frustrating or overly complicated. Samsung also includes adaptive sound modes that automatically optimize audio based on the content you're watching. There's a movie mode, music mode, standard mode, and even a speech enhancement mode for clearer dialogue. These modes aren't gimmicks, they actually make a noticeable difference depending on what you're watching. Now, let's talk about real-world experience. Watching a movie like Top Gun, Maverick or Dune, the HW-Q990F creates a theater-like feel in your living room. You really notice the overhead effects with Atmos, and the surround sound adds depth and realism that's impressive for a soundbar setup. Music playback is also excellent. Tracks feel dynamic, with punchy bass and detailed highs that make listening a pleasure even without visuals. Installation is surprisingly easy considering what you're dealing with. The soundbar just sits under your TV, the subwoofer is wireless, and the rear speakers connect wirelessly to the system. The Samsung